learning from the various scriptures and available legendary documents of Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, we can learn so many things. For example, Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj used his mind, used his every existence to ensure that he could achieve Swarajya, freedom. And if you really have to travel back, in the time when he used to rule, everything that we are learning today about minimalistic living, about fitness, about how you actually achieve whatever you dream, desire, wish, you can trace it in every single square inch of these forts, which speak aloud about the legacies, the way he lived his life. So one of the things which recalls while I'm here at one of the forts, which in every square inch speaks so much about Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's legacy. The way he thought, the way he moved, the way he managed micro and macro. What gives an insight is about food. If you really go to see, we today are doing so many webinars, so many documents about gut health. What is it to do with gut? It was one of the wars that Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj used this knowledge of how food itself can change the way a person thinks. He used the same strategy to win a war against Afzal Khan, where he used ethically some traits which he knew about it. He just increased the level of spices into the enemy's food. Ethically, he did not go with the route of poisoning them. That would have been unethical. But then he used this very simple strategy of increasing the spice levels, because of which the level of stress, anxiety and arrogance shooted up with Afzal Khan, and he made exactly the wrong decisions, and which Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj used strategically to even defeat someone like Afzal Khan, who was much mightier in size, who was much mightier in physical form. And then he made sure he got Afzal Khan to the place where he wanted to meet him and use everything against him, and rest all is history, where our own mighty Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj defeats Afzal Khan just with using diet as a strategic point, which many of us don't know. Read it out from the history and see that this small strategy of changing the food habits costed Afzal Khan the entire war and ultimately his own life, and gave Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj that opportunity to win Panalagarh, which was strategically very important at that point of time. With minimalistic soldiers, always, just like the way he had waged wars, where he had the least amount of armies as against mighty ones. But then Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj himself, known as the reincarnation of Shiva, is not so because he used everything that was at disposal, especially with knowing how simple things like food, where we today ignore it. Maharaj knew how important it is to treat yourself, your body, like a temple. And it's also been scripted that he himself had minimalistic food habits, having a single meal in a day, more focused on the way he treated his body and kept it as one of the strongest allies with nature And that's the reason we still respect and call Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj himself as one of the greatest legends. Thank you so much for all his contributions that we live in a free India. The lesson we can learn from this beautiful episode from history itself is, if you want to increase your focus, if you want to understand your gut health, your gut needs to be connected to your brain, and your brain gets connected to the mighty universe. But if there is no connection between your gut and your mind, you're losing the battle out there. Just like Afzal Khan or Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the choice is yours. You want to live your life like Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj? Understand that gut health is very significant. So the next time you have an important meeting, if you have an important place to show up, where you need to put up your energies, make sure your gut is connected well with your mind. And how do you do it? You have to start at least 48 hours before by going minimalistic on your eating habits, so that you internally you have more chance that your gut gets connected to your brain, and then you can get connected to the mighty universe and achieve absolutely anything, just like Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. This is Harshit, Digital Fitness Hub. Wish you all the best.